Cool. That's broken. Sweet. That's awesome. Why isn't that working? That's pretty cool. I think this is going to be a cat-free stream. I'm not sure why that's not working. That's going to be a reboot of OBS to fix it. Bummer. Well, hi, folks. Give me just a second. Apparently, I need to kick OBS. So, in doing so, I'm probably going to break the notifications that are actually working for once. So, Clute, I told you I was going to fix one. I appreciate that. And look at that. I even kind of sort of got to make it work. And you made my lights green. I so enjoy that. I love the color thing. It's awesome. Thank you, Clute. Much appreciate that. By the way, when you get a chance, shoot me a message over on Discord, okay? Although, do me a favor. The next time you're on Discord and you're able to make the stream and stick around for more than a couple of minutes, shoot me a message on Discord, okay? No need to worry about it right now. If you got stuff going on, don't sweat it, but next time, okay? Mr. Dino, you're reporting for duty. You have continued to use a different greeting every time. Mr. Dino, when you get a chance, if you would do me a favor, please shoot me a message on YouTube, Mr. Dino. I can't tell you how to do it, but maybe Jay can. Clute, thank you again, sir. You'll be lurking for a bit? Okay. Going silent. Well, it is... I don't know. You're not gaming on Thursday, are you? I thought that was Tuesday. I'm going to go silent for a moment because I'm going to hit the play button right there. And it's funny, the camera looks really dark right now because my lights are green and not as bright as they had been.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
All right, we got another location. I was trying to make the green a little brighter. It's a kind of cool little thing, but I wish it would set the brightness higher. And it just, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can change that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I made today's message possible. Well, I'm doing what I can, Mr. Dino. Meanwhile, you're doing what you can, and I appreciate that. I guess we got to start with grabbing some food and water and all that stuff before we can really kind of get going proper-like. I'm not sure if I should move the cat cam, but we'll see. Death Striker, are you still having a rough go of things? I'm sorry to hear that if so. Here, we'll grab a couple fishies, and then I wouldn't mind grabbing some... Well, we need water, I guess. We need a water thingy-majigger. We need a water machine. I can't remember what the heck that's called, but those things are awesome. Jay, thank you, by the way, for helping out Mr. Dino on that, because I am woefully useless when it comes to figuring that out. I think I said it on the last one. I tried to find a way to send you guys messages, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm just too dumb, apparently. I can figure out a lot of things. That I couldn't figure out because YouTube's system is so just weird. We need water. Yes, but slightly different. Different how so, Death Striker, if you don't mind me asking. Mr. Dino, whenever is convenient for you and any message you like, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm going to hook you up with something so that ideally once we, well, let me rephrase that. Once I get off my butt a little better and kind of get things a little more sorted out, I'm trying to get things set up so we all have a means of communicating. So that's all it's about. It's nothing super duper important. Not like, I gotta get it right this second, like right now, like, oh my gosh, get it right now, right now. Come on, have you done it yet? Come on, where are you? How have you done it? Come on, do it. Oh my gosh, come on, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? If you didn't, it's okay. Like I said, it's really not that important right now. So, you know, whenever it's convenient for you, that'd be great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go make some water and food. John, how's it going? Death Striker, ouch. I just, wow, ouch, man. I am sad to hear all of that. I am really sad to hear all of that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is the wrong one. I wish I had some sage advice or something for you, but I don't really know what to say, except I'm really sorry to hear all that. That's rough. That's really rough. Jay, it kind of is. And I became a Jawa for a second. That makes me think of Spaceballs. Ding 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 ding. You know, that sort of thing. Not quite the same, but that's what it makes me think of. Death Striker, you have a lot of years left in your life, and there will be many good times ahead, but sometimes we got to go through some rough stuff before we get to the good stuff. I'm so sorry for you, man. That's rough. All of that is just rough. Can we make a coffee machine? I kind of like the idea of a coffee machine. I don't even like coffee. We'll see. Jay, I think this coffee machine is for you, sir. With some luck, it'll be some like soul siphoning black coffee. We'll see how it goes. I hear it pouring. Is it actually going to dispense coffee? Please dispense coffee. Oh. Well, how am I supposed to drink that if it's just... Oh. No way, look at that. Coffee Americano. Real Italian espresso diluted with tasteless American water. Yum. Look at that. That's 4 water right there. What is my favorite car in real life? Oh my gosh. That's a tough question. Wow. I don't even know. Holy cow. Favorite car? Geez, I don't even know, man. I can't even pick. I mean, I could go classic and go 63 split window coupe, but I don't know. I mean, that's definitely near the top, but could probably say something like, oh man, I don't even know. Holy cow, that's a tough question to answer. You might not realize it, but that's a hard question for me to answer. Like, no joke, that's seriously a difficult question for me to answer. We gotta, like, populate stuff in here and do things. M3s are pretty cool. Definitely not my favorite. I mean, maybe something like a 911. I don't know, that would be pretty close. Like, 911s are just classic. Like, 911s are pretty awesome. Wrath, I'll have to take a look at that. An Escort RS Cosworth. Wow. Okay, John. You're talking some, you're talking a car that the States has never seen. Because the United States doesn't get a bunch of cool, or well, didn't get a bunch of cool cars. I mean, we just finally got the Focus RS. So, you know, there's that. I can tell you too, John. Okay. I have driven a Focus RS and I was not impressed. I did not like it very much. Mr. Dino, I'm sending something to you right now. All right, Mr. Dino, thank you very much for sending me that message. I appreciate that. You should have something in your inbox, assuming the goofy YouTube messaging system actually works. Oh, look at that, another message. What the heck is going on? There are so many messages. Wow. Why do we have so many messages? What's happening here? Let's go turn the radio on. I want to hear it.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted.
Wow. Okay.
Mission origin recorded to data bank.
Knuckles, so what is your favorite car then? Since I tried to give you mine and did a pretty poor job of it, but hey, I'm being honest. That's a really hard thing for me to choose only one. What's your favorite car, huh? I think the sun is getting ready to come up, so if that's the case, I want to head back to the island. I would like to scan some more stuff. I think that would be a good idea.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I just got to figure out where we are so we can get there. About this direction somewhere? I don't even remember anymore. Something like this, I'm going to say. Bray, much appreciate that. How's it going, by the way? This is a pretty darn cool game. I'm terrible at it, though. A Lambo Huracan. That's an expensive car. Tell you that much. Mr. Dino, I hope not. If so, YouTube needs to be kicked a little, I think. What is this over here? I see something over here. Is this part of a crash site? Or is this a creature? It's a creature. I don't think I've ever seen them poking out of the water before. That's unexpected. For me. John, we ended up making a fairly good... Took a fairly good hack at making a base. Now, it's still missing a lot of things. Jeff, thanks for subscribing. Welcome on into the stream, by the way. We still got a lot of work to do, though, so, you know, we're working on that. I'm slow at this game. What can I say? I'm slow to progress. Bray, much appreciate that. Yeah, Mr. Dino, I don't even know where you would see that. See, for me, I have an area that I like a community tab that I click, and then in there it's part of the messages area. So I don't know if you have the same thing. Yeah, Knuckles, that's probably, if I just randomly guessing here, what's that, like a $300,000 car? Something like that? It's not cheap, but it's definitely not the most expensive one out there by a long shot, so there are certainly more expensive ones. Death Striker, I thought you were already subscribed. How did you manage that, sir? And you're losing your competitive matches in Overwatch? Bummer. Yeah, see, I thought you were subbed, but you know what? Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the stream, Death Striker. I don't know what's going on, but it's all good. I'm not going to sweat it, you know? I wanted to come out here again because I want to get lost on the island and... No, I don't really want to get lost on the island, but I do want to wander around a little more. This is wonky here, so I trying to remember where I'm supposed to go to get to all the different ones. Like there's one like up on the hill. Yeah, like that guy right there. I want to get to that one. How do I get to that one? I don't remember. Can I cut across right here? This sounds awesome. Let's do this. Because there's still a bunch of stuff to scan. I mean, we need like farm stuff and other things, so I want to get up to find as many of these as we can so we can get the rest of the base stuff going. So I think that's going to make it a little easier to progress and do other things. And if not, I still want to scan things, so it's all good. Look at that. New blueprint synthesized. That's a fun word, synthesized. Ooh, disinfected water. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Is there anything in here to scan? Ooh, palm. Guess we can scan a bunch of stuff in here. Indoor grow bed. I hope that unlocks the recipe. Did that unlock the full recipe? That's what I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Cyclops, yeah, we're not ready for Cyclops yet, much as I would love to be. Indoor grow bed is done. Look at that. So we need to plant some fruit and stuff. That would be good. An observatory. Bray, you subbed. Much appreciate that. Thank you. Look at that. We've got the observatory going. Get the Jaffa Cup. Yeah, John, that was... yeah, definitely. I kind of remember the time of those, but that was at a time when Ford hated the United States, which is weird being a U.S. company. They would make cool cars and not sell them in the U.S. because they were jerks that way. Let's take some lantern fruit, okay? I might just hustle it back. Or maybe run... Here, maybe what we should do is hustle down. I want to get back, like, super quickly here. But I want to stop at this guy. Because I want to try and pull a couple more food things. Here, we'll pull some Chinese potatoes. And I think we've scanned everything in here, which means we can basically get out of here, I'm going to say. Okay, I feel like that's good enough for now. Now if I can remember how to get around. Like I said, they just started selling the Focus RS here in the States. And I don't know. It's all right, I guess. But I could think of other cars I would rather have. For the price, though, it's a heck of a machine. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind going to check out those remains, too. But let's head back to the base first and try and get stuff going. Knuckles, I'm not even going to go there because, you know, I'm just not going to go there. Mr. Dino, thank you for that assist. Yes, Bray, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the typical schedule at about 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're not sure what time that is for your time zone, put it into Google and it'll shoot out an answer for you, I'm pretty sure. Convert to your time zone. It'll work out pretty good. Google is smart that way. And Google started blocking ads today, which is kind of interesting with Chrome. Nope, it's not going to do it. Ah. You gotta be... there it goes. Papa Bear. Papa Bear, you're at the bar. You're a little tipsy. A bachelor's party. Ah. Papa Bear, thank you very much for that $2 super chat. I appreciate that. You should be having a good time hanging out with your buds, not watching me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. You should always be watching me, but you should probably be hanging out with your buds, you know, if you're having a bachelor party. Come on, man. Then again, if you want to put this like on a giant TV or something and force everyone to watch, I'm totally cool with that. No, not tipsy. Okay, so you are well past tipsy is what I'm understanding. So noted, sir.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So noted. Ah, crud. These things, I want to be able to plant them, but we need some metal. Ah, so this is dropping dropping a hot one and stopping in to say hi at the same time. Man, you are multitasking like a pro. I just don't even know what to say to any of that. I don't even know. Papa Bear, you crack me up. You have no idea, man. Oh my gosh. Wow. Mr. Dino, that would be the most interesting and simultaneously sad bachelor party, if so, I think. Either that or the best. I'm not sure which. Not really sure which it is. Is inventory really full? Oh, because those things are so huge. Well, crud. Well, that was a waste of time. My bad.
Generous bestow.
Papa Bear.
30 seconds.
Oh, oh my gosh. I don't even know, man. Papa Bear, thank you again. Congratulations to Chris Fridley, the worst decision of his life. Assuming I translated your very slightly misspelled super chat. Very slightly misspelled. Like, most... I didn't mean to eat that. Most people probably... Crap, I ate all of those, didn't I? I think Papa Bear spiked my drink over here, because I just ate all the things that I wanted to plant. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I mean, what do you even say to that? Oh man. I'm just going to pick up some salvage, go back to base. Only a little bit misspelled. You're right. Not much. I mean, let's be real here for a second, okay? Yes, there were a couple of typos in that, but I totally got what you were saying. So it's all good, right? I've learned how to read typo, I guess, is what I'm saying. But only minor typo, because if that had been like a total butchering of the English language, I don't think I would have been able to figure out what it is. Kane, good to see you again, sir. At stupidly early in the morning for you, no less. How's it going? We need to pop down a grow bed. So, I don't know about you, but I think just to have one somewhere... I don't know. I can't... I mean, because I know we can fit one here. Just, you know what? Just for giggles. Let's do it. Need more titanium. I knew that. Let me go turn that into titanium while the seed is still good. My bad. I knew that. I knew what was going on. Ah, Papa Bear. Oh, my goodness. You were playing some Sims at 3 in the morning? Wow, holy cow. Hey, you know, whatever it takes. Papa Bear, yet again. Shots till you die, Valhalla. Papa Bear. Holy cow, man. Well, thank you again for that super chat right there. Much appreciate that. I hope I hope you're enjoying yourself there, because I think everyone's enjoying you over here. Sci-Fi Guy, I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? Bray, your mom lost a part of her finger. Bummer. I am sorry to hear that. Holy cow. Daniel, how's it going? Oh, Mr. Dino. That's a brilliant idea, using fruit to power up the reactor. I mean, last time I looked, we got a lot of peepers still in there ready to go. That's crazy. I guess that's true. I mean, it's a bioreactor, right? It runs on bio. So that's pretty awesome. Cool, man. Ziggy, you're sick? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Papa Bear, I keep meaning to ask you. You're throwing me off my game here, but Papa Bear, you said you kind of caught the flu from your kids. Are you doing any better? Are you feeling any better? I hope you are, because if not, man, that's a heck of a combination you got going for you right now. I'm just saying. That's, like, wild. Jay, the only prescription is more coffee. Should I call you Bruce Dickinson? Which I've always found that interesting, that the character is named Bruce Dickinson, and there is an actual Bruce Dickinson, who's fairly well known, at least in the music industry. All right, that's not growing. I ate all the other seeds and potatoes that were supposed to go in it because I was too busy laughing hysterically. Oh, Papa Bear, you cracked me up. I think Papa Bear might have passed out. I would say we should call someone, but I don't know who to call. So, either that or Papa Bear's a little otherwise busy. Is it Davidson, Sci-Fi Guy? I thought it was Dickinson. I could have sworn. I mean, I fully admit, it's been a long time since I have seen that sketch, but I could have sworn it was Dickinson, but maybe not. I probably shouldn't be trusted on that one, you know? Oh, man. Ah, okay, Papa Bear, I got you. Well, I hope the Jack cures the flu and and that it doesn't mess you up too much in the morning, because I think you might have a little bit of I don't know. You might end up with a little bit of a hangover coming your way, if I had to guess. I might be wrong, though. I guess, you know, everyone's a little different. Everyone has a little bit of different tolerance, you know? Daniel, my cat is pretty awesome. Thank you. That's me saying it for her, because, trust me, if she could speak, she would have quite the ego. I guarantee you that much. That's just how she rolls. She is like that. She is quite the cat. My lights have changed color again. That must mean that another super chat is coming through. I'm sorry, I'm distracted trying to catch a fish here. Here we go. And another one, because we got a drink. Papa Bear. Papa Bear's here. He loves my videos. Now he's being inspiration to everyone. Keep on keeping on. And you love the kitty. Papa Bear. Either that or Papa Bear's got to go. I'm not sure which way to interpret that one. I've been doing a pretty good job of figuring that out, but Papa Bear, thank you for that $10 super chat. You are having fun with my lights as best I can tell, and I appreciate that. Thank you again. Seriously, just thank you like a bajillion times over. You don't even know, but thank you, really. And maybe, I don't know, I mean, maybe, I don't know, get back to the party or something. I mean, you do what you need to do, but I'm just saying. Oh, you crack me up, dude. You have no idea. Well, you probably have some idea because you hear me cackling all the time, but... Oh, man. Kane, you were busy modding, and you built a PC for your friend instead of being at your parents' place? Wow. You were a busy dude. So question for you then. Bray, I would, but she's not hungry right now. Papa Bear, enjoy the rest of the party. Have fun, wipe carefully, walk carefully, be sure to wash up, and enjoy the rest of it. Like I said, your friend only gets married once, so you know what? Have at it, man. Have a good time. We've all enjoyed your visit. Like, seriously. It's been a lot of fun. Kane, you built a spare computer out of parts lying around? Man. You must be kind of like me. I have a lot of stuff just kicking around. I don't think I have that much, though. That's pretty impressive that you have that many parts just kicking around. Holy cow. What did you go for? Which way did you go for microphone and audio interface, just out of curiosity? Jay, I'm telling you, I can read typo pretty well. I'm pretty good at deciphering variations of the English language. Papa Bear, thanks again. Have a good evening, sir. Get better. Don't be too hungover. And catch you on the next one, I hope. An AT2035 and a Pod UX2. Nice. I know everyone loves the AT2035. I have not personally used one, but one of my friends uses one for his streaming, etc. Sci-Fi Guy, is that my favorite song? Because that's a really good guess if you're not. Have I said that before, Sci-Fi Guy? Because I don't know if it actually is my favorite song, but I would put that up in the list. Kevin, you asked me my favorite car, and then you asked me my favorite song. Those are both things that I cannot pick one. Like, seriously, I cannot pick one. Sci-Fi Guy, that is an insanely good guess. Like, really good guess. I mean, I love me some Rush. Kane, okay, so question for you. Is the 2035 a condenser or a dynamic mic? Because I don't know off the top of my head which it is. But Sci-Fi Guy, yeah, I love me some Rush. So I would say, like, Red Barchetta is a great song. That's an amazing song. 2112 is awesome. I mean, you could pick pretty much any Rush song, and that would be on the list. Yeah, you have been around a long time. That is true. If people don't know, Sci-Fi Guy has been around a couple years, I think. Is that about right? Maybe a little longer than that, like maybe 2.5, something? I don't know. You've been around a long time. You have definitely been around a long time. No question of that. But yeah, I love me some Rush. Nightwish. I mean, we could start picking off Nightwish songs. I really enjoy the crap out of Amaranth these days. We could pick some Amaranth songs. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff you could pick from. I mean, Iron Maiden. I love Bruce Dickinson's solo stuff. To bring up Bruce again. It's a cardioid condenser. Okay, so Kane, here's my thing. Now, I'm not going to say anything to contradict your friend because if he's an audio engineer, he knows his stuff. But what I will say is when I'm talking with people and they ask, like, hey, KIC, what mic would you get? I generally say, get a dynamic mic. And the reason for that, without going into all the specifics, because I will not claim to understand all the science behind it, condenser mics, generally speaking, are way more sensitive than dynamic mics. So if you're using things like, I don't know, mechanical keyboards and all that sort of stuff, or if you have loud computer fans or, you know, like your air conditioner or traffic or whatever around you, there's a chance, and depending on the mic and how sensitive it is, maybe even a good one, that is going to pick up all that stuff. Dynamic mics are designed to be less sensitive, and they pick up less true sound. But you're talking about stuff that, for the most part, really doesn't matter, especially when you're just doing spoken word stuff like this. So I generally say go dynamic. And with the right dynamic mic, you can find some that sound really good. Yeah, see, if you're setting it up and you're using like noise gates and stuff, yeah, see, you're ahead of the game. A lot of people when they're doing this stuff, they'll get that really awesome condenser mic, and don't get me wrong, they are awesome. Some of them are. I hate some of them with a burning hot passion. But they'll use them, and And people will be like, why do I have all this noise and all these things going on? It's because they don't understand how those microphones work and how sensitive they are. So you're ahead of the game. But yeah, I'm a big proponent of dynamic mics, and that's just from just my own experience, not any sort of science or expertise or anything. But I know there are definitely some good condensers around too, and that if you have the time and the ability to do so, you can make some pretty good, get some pretty good sound out of the condensers without too much trouble. So, you know, it's all good. Mr. Dino and Jay, am I losing you with microphones and music? Well, maybe not Mr. Dino with the microphones, but with the music, and then vice versa. Stargazer, that is a good tip. Hi, by the way. How's it going? Anyone who likes 7 Days to Die, if it's on sale for $10 right now, then I would say if you at all like that game and you haven't bought it, now's a good time to go buy it. Really good game. Really solid. There's a reason I constantly play it on the channel. It is that good. And then go download... you said a word I don't like, Kane. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not a fan of the Yeti. That's just me, though. But seriously, go play some 7 Days. Figure out the game, and then once you know what you're doing, grab some mods. Maybe go play Darkness Falls, which is Kane's mod. Go check it out. It's good stuff. What is going on down here? Oh, this is awesome. I don't remember this. Holy cow. I just want to go run around in here now. Wow. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I don't think I know that one, Sci-Fi Guy. I think you've lost me on that one. Mr. Dino. Well, I mean, that condensers are more sensitive is definitely true. That dynamics are less sensitive is definitely true. That dynamics tend to be gain hungry, also definitely true. And that can be a problem depending on the mic you get, because then you need to get a cloud lifter, unless you have some other means of really boosting the gain on it. So there's interesting stuff that goes with all of it, you know? Do I have anything else going on? I'm infected. I think we already knew that. That's fine. I guess I probably should stop and read something about this alien thing. But alien data, scan data, alien arch. Ceremonial or religious role, industrial applications, advanced transportation network. That's interesting. Okay, so I don't think we can do anything over here right now. At least nothing's coming to mind and being obvious. Your armpits, Sci-Fi Guy. Kane, yeah, War of the Walkers is a good one for new players, because you're right. It does it just dumps guns and ammo on you like crazy. There's a lot of stuff in there. It's a lot of fun. But it's definitely not the most challenging mod out there. Not by a long shot. Granted, I haven't played all of them, so what do I know? But I will say that it's not terribly difficult. Kane, you almost ended up with another cat. How many do you have? And if I saw a kitten trying to climb into my car, I would probably have to take it home, I think, and look for all of its compatriots. I would probably regret that too. But, oh man, I don't know. If it can get into my car, that's pretty impressive for a little life form. Mr. Dino, that's true. Sometimes you just want to just smash zombies relentlessly. War of the Walkers is great for that. You have 3. One's blind, one is deaf, and the last is actually healthy. Wow. Ah, the kitten was owned. Okay. Well, okay. That makes sense. You don't want to take someone else's cat home with you. Sci-fi guy. Right here, man. Right here. Sci-fi guy, try to always have your PDA playing a voice in the background. Do I have many more? I guess there are. I mean, I have a lot of voice stuff, but I think we've listened to all of it, so... I mean, I could try to find some data banks or something, but I don't know that there's that there's more stuff to, you know, play and listen to. Jay, I don't know. I don't whistle a whole lot, but I'm not sure how much they like or dislike whistling. You know, this, let me bounce back in a second here. But it's funny when yeah, I think most of them I've listened to, Sci-Fi Guy. I've tried to play them, and I've tried to shut up while I've played them. Because, you know, it's kind of the plot stuff. I figure if anyone actually cares, then they should be able to hear that. Never mind, I should probably try to pay attention to it. I'm going to stop and grab that right quick. It's funny, I'm looking... Like, so... I'm gonna derail for a second. So, the way I play... and stream and do everything, I have one monitor for my game, and I have a second monitor for everything else. Pretty common fare, right? That's not really the point. The point is that I have the chat window open, and then I also have OBS open, which is what I use to do the actual streaming. So I have a separate web browser open just for the chat, but then if I'm also paying attention or looking in the right spot and someone's saying something, I see it on the OBS window because obviously I put the chat on screen, right? I use Streamlabs for notifications and use their thing for chat because it works pretty well. But I gotta say, I'm really disappointed when I look over here and rather than seeing a cat, I see a green $sign on screen. I might have to look into changing that and going back to doing my own chat solution because I would rather see the cat there. I want people to see the cat. I don't want people to see a green $sign. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm promoting a cat. That's weird. Anyway, getting back to things. I just needed to take a sidebar there. Kane, your wife is a crazy cat lady. Well, if you only have 3, then you're okay. 3 is not that crazy. I have 2. And believe me, I think every day about getting 38 more. And then I realize that's probably not in my best interest. So I try not to do that. Oh, look at that. We already have a tree. Let's plant... Let's just plant all of them for right now. I'd rather have 2 lantern trees and 2 potato trees, but whatever. We can always build another thing. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. Jay, your cat does not like whistling? Wow. Holy cow. That's quite the response to whistling. I'm just like, that is quite the response. Don't those go on the sea moth? I think those go on the sea moth. Interesting. Let's go out here for a moment. Just because now that we got the indoor thing going on, just for giggles, let's go upstairs to the surface. And that was a quick climb. Should take a breather after that climb. Oof. And can I put that in there? I just think that is nice to look at. That's all. Cool. Mr. Dino, is it still kicking you out? Wow. What is up with that? Does, I don't know, does it need a reboot or something? What's going on with that? Kane, yeah, I use OBS for everything, if at all possible. And these days, I couldn't actually tell you the last time I had to use something other than OBS. I really don't remember. It was probably when I was doing, I can't remember the name of the game now. It was Indie Game Dev, maybe? Something along those lines. It was a game about making independent games. Fairly meta. It was a cool game. That one OBS didn't like very well, so I used Bandicam for that. I've had a Bandicam license forever, and I don't ever use it because OBS is so good that there's no reason to. Generally speaking, when OBS wants to play nice with notifications, I've had problems with that. You wouldn't be able to guess it by tonight, but I've had problems with that. Sci-fi guy, you try to keep it to 3 cat boxes? Yeah. If that's the case, then 2 to 3 cats maximum. In case people don't know it, you should have however many cats you have, that's how many litter boxes you should have plus 1. That's what the experts recommend. So if I have 2 cats, I should have 3 litter boxes. I only have 2. I don't pay attention to the experts in this instance. But I also have giant litter boxes, so I'm okay with it. They seem to be okay with it, so I'm going to say we're all okay with it. You had 7 at one time, Kane? That's nuts. Bandicam is what you use? Yeah, Bandicam is awesome. I just, OBS, okay, so here's the thing. If you remember OBS from back in the day, take everything you remember about OBS, aside from the part of where it worked, and just kind of throw it out the window. OBS is hands down the standard today. Everything else wishes it was as good as OBS. And that OBS is free and open source is kind of insane. Sci-fi guy, oh man, I've never thought of doing... I mean, I've jokingly done a Bob Ross thing, but wow. I can't say I've ever really thought of trying to do it like this. So what we're going to do is just make a little water here. Make some filtered water out of the bladderfish. We'll drink a little water. We're going to have a good time. And if I happen to accidentally cook the wrong thing, it's no big deal. It's a happy little mistake. We need to eat anyway. So if I cook the bladderfish instead of make water out it, yeah, you know what? It's all good. You know what the stream is missing? It's missing a big tree. So there's a big tree right there. Nice big tree. Gonna pull out my chisel brush here. Gonna make some nice leaves. A nice big creepvine tree. Big tree. I don't know that Bob Ross works for Subnautica. I just don't know. Oh my goodness. There we go. Eat some food. That was a Mr. Dino. I'm going back now. That was quite the typo. Kane, yeah, it might not be. I put everyone to sleep. My bad. It's funny. So if you've ever watched Bob Ross, he'll talk about how, or he would, I guess. And yes, I know the power on the Seamoth is getting pretty low. We're going to need to make a new power source for it. I think it's at, what, 50 or 60%? Let me go take a look. 71%, okay. It's fine for right now. In fact, we might just go take it and do some exploring. I need to make... no, we have a battery, actually. You know what? We're good. We're good. Here, let me go drop some of this stuff off. Anyway, Bob used to talk about how his viewers, a couple times, would turn him on to fall asleep to, because he just had such a nice, calm, soothing voice. And I gotta say, I have fallen asleep to Bob Ross before. He does have quite the voice. Jay, I am right there with you. He is awesome. Sci-Fi Guy, no moon pool yet. That's what I was just going to say. We need to go get some more blueprints. If I pull up my blueprint-orama here, we're missing a few things. So, we don't have a Cyclops. We don't have a moon pool anywhere. Alien containment, that's kind of cool. We're missing some stuff. I don't even know, do we have the modification station? I don't even know that we could do that at this point. There are a lot of base things we're missing. So, I'm thinking we need to go find the stuff, wherever that may be. I've poked around a fair bit, but I'm not sure where to find all these different blueprints. So, yeah, we're going to get cracking on this stuff. I mean, I'm trying to remember all the directions we've gone. We've kind of gone toward the Aurora. I don't know if we've gone this way much for poking around for blueprints, or maybe over this way. I mean, we could go check out Life Pod 13. That's, like, right over here. I don't know where, like, I know... Okay, let me rephrase this. It used to be that various blueprints were kind of in, like, specific areas. Some things were in one spot, other things were in others, or typically could be found in others. I don't know if that's still the case. So I don't know if there's a best place to go. We still need to make a laser cutter, but we need diamonds for that. I don't know where to find diamonds except for to go way down. And we only found the one diamond over by the other island, so I'm not sure that we can drop down that far. I don't know. I'm trying to keep an eye open for blueprinty stuff. We've already checked that wreck back there, so that one, just to be clear, that one we've already been around and through. So that one has been inspected. I'm going to try and sneak through here and do a bad job of it. Let me repair this thing. Try that again. There we go. Repair. Go tame a Leviathan. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. I was trying to read chat, too. Dig in the desert biome for diamonds? Kane. Yeah, not quite the same thing, but you know. I don't even know if we can get over here. Like, how far down do we have to go for this? Because the Seamoth doesn't like going super low, you know? It doesn't like to go super deep. Looks like it's right about here. That's convenient if so. Hello, Life Pod 13. Let's go see what's going on in here.
Data.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Well, that wasn't awkward at all. There's a moon pool fragment. How about that? Only one more to go. Look at that. You talked about moon pool, so there you go. There's part of one anyway. Now the question is, can we find any more of them? I mean, I kind of feel like I should just poke around this area for a while just to see if there are any more fragments around, because it seems to be that where you find one fragment, you'll find others, you know? And that I barely saw. Ah, Cyclops bridge fragment. That's exciting. I would love to find more Cyclops parts. Search the seafloor here near the shrooms. Okay, we can do that. Kane, I was a little surprised to see a bunch of ferals running around at night. That I was not expecting, but I kind of like it. It's funny, there was my first inclination that something was a feral. We already have that, but you know, I'll take the titanium anyway. Was when I was shooting a zombie and I thought, man, this guy's taking a lot of hits. Like, what's going on here? Is this one feral? And then sure enough, by the time I killed it and looked at its body, like, yep, it's a feral. Can honestly say I was not expecting that. Oh, that looks like a friendly thing. I'm just going to go this way. Don't mind me. We're good? Nope, we're not good. I'm going to keep going this way. That's the life pod again. I'm hoping I'll notice something else over here, like... Is that an egg? I think that's an egg. So that doesn't help us. I don't think. Yeah, Ziggy, I wouldn't... I oh my gosh. Ziggy, I wouldn't test the mods. And I wouldn't test the bot either. The bot has an itchy trigger finger.
Maximum depth reached.
Just saying.
Imminent.
And yes, spoilers are not terribly welcome. I don't mind a little pointer every now and again, like, hey, have you thought about going this direction? Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. But since I've never actually played all the way through this game, you know. Let's try to be cool, right? Other people might not have played through it either and are trying to enjoy the ride. I'll take the gold every time. Yeah, I've been pulled out of the Seamoth before, Bray. It's quite interesting and unexpected the first time that happens, I think. I was like, holy crap, what happened? Oh, look at that, more shale. Or Oh, no, that was the lithium that I dropped. I'm...
Efficiency greatly
Yeah, I know. We're fine. More lithium. Okay, cool. Oh. Gold. Lithium. I was hoping that one of these would be a diamond. Yeah, Kane, I would say you have not broken the game, but by having ferals running around at night, like early on in the game, there are going to be people who cannot cope with that. Like, I'm just going to say that flat out. There are going to be people who cannot deal with that.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I mean, I might not be able to hang with it. Honestly, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I've got hundreds of hours in the game, so,
Aboard, Captain.
you know, I'm reasonably familiar with the game and kind of know how to make stuff work in it pretty well. But I can see where other people, that would be potentially too much for them. Ooh, I see another part. I'm really just trying to get as many parts as we can here. Hey, there's the other half of the moon pool. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive.
acquired.
I love that. Blueprint acquired. Happy to acquire another blueprint. No? You're not a thing? Okay, it's cool. I'm not seeing much else over here, but then again, like, I keep just noticing these as I'm looking to go, so...
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, you're fine. Here, I'm going down.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen
Nope.
efficiency greatly decreased.
That's not what I thought it was then. Was there not something else? There it is. Oh, we already got a moon pool. Whatever, we're fine. Take the extra metal. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe it's about time to go back. Recharge here, get some food and water and stuff. Can kind of look along the way here and see if there's anything else over here. Never know. Like that. That's a Cyclops part, I think. If I am not mistaken. Perfect. It's better if you hole up in the wilderness. More like the older alphas, like Alpha 9 and 10. Get a zombie, turn up, kick your door, and run around and leave. Yeah, I kind of remember those days. I mean, I started playing around Alpha 8. It's kind of hard for me to remember what Alpha 8 was like. And if I'm not mistaken, Alpha 8 was not too long after they went from Minecraft-style blocks to more smooth voxels. And I'm sure it was always voxels all along, but it looked more like... It looked more blocky and less... less rounded and smooth and all of that. But I do kind of remember... Like, in a way, it makes me think of the early days when you're scared of zombies. Like, if you've been playing the game for... I don't know... years... then... like, you're kind of old hat, you know? Like, you kind of know what... You know what to expect at night. You know what's going on. You know what to avoid and all that jazz. But when you suddenly have ferals running around at night, it kind of changes things a little, you know? Kind of changes things. I mean, at the very least, it makes you really kind of ask yourself the question, do I want to be out here right now? Not to say that... not to say that you won't be ready for it, but early on, you might not be. But, as I think I said in the videos, I'm kind of an idiot, and I will run straight into the hub city on day one. And the only reason I don't anymore is just because I don't have quality Joe. That's literally the only reason. Otherwise, whatever. Let's do it. But I like to live dangerously. If this game were on anything other than PC, it would sell bajillions of copies, by the way. Distracted driver. Don't run to the hub city. Okay. Is it on PS4, Sci-Fi Guy? No kidding. Well, has it sold bajillions of copies? Because it should. If it hasn't, it should. I was thinking for some reason it was only on PC, but that suddenly sounds familiar. Here, we'll go ahead and just park right about there. That's fine. I'm good with that. Come here, little peeper. We need to eat. I also need some water here. Plot Island with its plot gun and plot gate. That's a lot of plot. Just saying, that's a lot of plot. That's very plotty. Like the plot is off the charts here. Huh. I say, I thought we already had that one. Avronda, you're bored of 7 Days to Die? If you've played a lot of it, I can totally understand where that's the case. That's, I was just saying in the last stream that I would love to stream it, but since I'm doing, like, kind of daily videos of it, I don't want to go there for a variety of reasons, and one of those really is burnout. Like, I kind of burned out on the game a while ago, and I don't want to burn out on it, so, you know. No streaming that one for the time being, but it is on the to-do list at some point. But yeah, take a break from it. Take a break until the next alpha comes out. Be new stuff to play with. Either that or try a new mod. Sometimes that's enough to kind of, you know, recharge things with it. Danny boy, that is your favorite game, 7 Days? I'm glad you enjoy it, and I'm glad that that you saw me playing it and thought, hey, that's one I want to get. And it turned out well for you, because that doesn't always happen. I've played some games that I would imagine people have bought and found that, not really big into that one. But I always like when people say they try something and it works out for them. It's pretty awesome. Plot fish. Ooh. Plot fish sounds exciting. Bray, you're going to go get some sleep. Well, thank you for coming in. It was nice to see you. Get some sleep and catch you on the next one. I'm a little worried about what you're doing with the hub city, Kane. I'm not asking you for spoilers or anything.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Wow. I haven't tried to park a rig in VR. I've actually tried to play this game in VR. It's garbage in VR unless they fix that. Sorry, I was adjusting my lights in here because it was kind of dim. I had to turn it up so I could see a little better. That's all. Looks like we have some potatoes ready. I really want the water machine. Avronde, right? And I am nothing but a big kid. Darken light and slay the spire. Darken light sounds familiar. Slay the spire sounds familiar too. Jay, the gyrocopter, I don't know what to think of that one yet. I'll be honest and say I haven't even bothered to watch the video. Brian, that would be me on Twitch. Over here, I was too late to get 3 simple letters as my handle on Twitch, but over here I have KIC. But on Twitch I'm KIC Gaming, but I do most of my streaming over here these days because reasons, I don't know. Marble melon. Oh, I think I ate all of them. I think. I think I ate all the ones that we could have planted. It kind of makes me want to go back to the island again and see. So aren't there like 3 bases on the island, or maybe there are only 2? I don't know. I feel like I want to go over there again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm not sure now. Is Dark and Light an MMO? Because if it is, I think I know which one it is then. Plants are enough for food and water? Okay, well, I guess I didn't try checking the fruit to see how much water that provides, or the potatoes for that matter. Ah, I might have to go try that, Mr. Dino. Clute, welcome back. How's it going? Have you been lurking the whole time? Yeah, Brian, yeah, like I said, that is me on Twitch, but I have something I want to do on Twitch that I can't stream over here, but I haven't quite figured out the technical way to do it. Just past a wreck, did I? Oh, hi. Hi there. Is it one that I've already been to? Because I've stopped at a bunch of them. I mean, I'm cool with going back to take a look. No big deal. I've checked a lot of them that are nearby, but it's possible I missed one. Jay, I don't know what to think about the gyrocopter. I guess I just have to wait and see. Like, the idea of another way to get around, I like that. But, yeah, see, I don't know if I've been to this one. I think I have, but maybe not. It's possible. I still need that laser cutter, dang it. And I didn't empty my inventory, did I? Well, this is a useless trip to the island. I didn't empty my inventory. You're salvage, yeah, that's what I thought. Not seeing a way in here. Am I missing it? Aha. Yes, I am missing it. Look at that. Data pad. Before I do that, let me go back to the sea moth. Does the sea moth have... See, the Seamoth doesn't have any upgrades on it yet. So I don't think it has any inventory right now. Can do, like, upgrades on it, but I don't think I have any of the modules for it just yet. Flashlight? That's my flashlight, sci-fi guy.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ah, that requires reading. I don't have time to read. I've got to repair stuff and not drown. That's kind of more important right now. I don't see anything in here. Anyway, as I was kind of saying about Twitch, there is something I want to do on it that I cannot do over here. So when I say over here, I mean YouTube. So one of these days I'll figure out how to do that. It involves a drum kit and moving stuff around and possibly doing some rewiring of things. So it's not just a quick, simple thing to actually make it all doable right now. I'm going to say I don't know what to do with that for the moment and just leave it. I don't know if there was anything there that I missed. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I used the whatever the propeller thingy is as a flashlight. That works for me. I'm pretty easy. I'll take that as a flashlight. It's cool. It does the job. Danny, I have actually done... I think I've done 2 VR videos on the channel. I did a game called Quiver, and I did a game called... Oh, shoot. What is that one called now? What are you called? Gladius. And I've thought of doing some videos to kind of show how they've been updated and all that. Never mind a whole boatload of other... a whole boatload of other VR stuff. But it's funny you should mention that. There's a game I want to do in VR that I think would be kind of hilarious. And I'm not sure. But I kind of want to do American Truck Simulator in VR. I have it. I haven't installed it. But I kind of think that would be hilarious to do. I'm not sure. Brian, if when you're saying sub, you mean like sub in the sense of what Twitch does, or sponsor in the verbiage or the nomenclature that YouTube uses, I would certainly welcome that. And these days, YouTube is probably the better place, honestly. I mean, technically, either work, but I mean, like I said, I'm really not doing much with Twitch these days, so I would not really ask you to do that on Twitch. That probably would not work out well for you. I'd feel really bad about it, actually. I've tried to post on Twitch that I'm mostly hanging out at YouTube these days, but there will still be times when I go back to Twitch for certain things. So, certain games, I should say. I should be a little more specific with my word choice. Some games just don't work on YouTube because reasons.
Praise the sub.
Brian, you pulled the trigger as I was talking about it. Holy cow, man. Thank you for sponsoring. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much, I'm willing to drop to my death for you. Apparently. Kane, that's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, that's what I'm talking about, but if things are a little weird when you have a bigger presence in one place than another, it just, you know. But Brian, thank you for sponsoring. You should find that you now have a cat next to your name in chat, and you should have access to a cat emoji in addition to having this cat right here next to your name all the time in chat now. So show off your cat proudly. Your cats proudly, I should say. Sci-fi guy, I don't swear enough to pass as a trucker. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. See, there's my flashlight right there. Like Mr. Dino says. Boom, done. There's my flashlight. My multi-purpose flashlight. I feel like I'm missing another base on this island, but maybe I'm not. Maybe it is only the two. I'm not positive. Jay, you know, it kind of depends. It depends on who the developers are using for the music, really. You could be playing an indie game that uses some sort of music out of a library that would get nailed in a heartbeat on YouTube. That one, that's the one we haven't been to, over there. Got it. Let's go over there. Missed that one. We got the other one, but not this one. I might be approaching from the wrong side here. Oh, no, there's the path. I see it. I see the path. Let's go. Let's go climb. Yeah, we've got the grow bed so far, or we have the outdoor and indoor. I think there's like a grow wall, and we don't have that one yet. At least if I remember right, there's a grow wall. I remember making this climb before. This is kind of a crazy... So... That's a watermelon. Marble melon, whatever.
Integrating new PDA data.
Is there anything else in here? I'm not seeing much. I'll take a potato, though, just because. I mean, why not? More potatoes, the merrier. I really do want to go plant this watermelon, though. I think that would be an excellent idea. I don't know, did I miss something in there? Brian, you're playing Monster Hunter World in there? I am jealous. We've had a couple people coming in talking about playing Monster Hunter World. And, well, maybe not jealous, envious. I am really looking forward to that one when it comes out on PC. I'm hearing nothing but good things about it. And Brian, thank you again for sponsoring. I appreciate that. Especially if you're like kind of more... if you're busy playing a game even, you're like, no, I'm just going to pop in and sponsor even though I'm busy killing monsters. Dude, thank you for that. You have no idea. That is awesome. Jay, I mean, taking the words out of my mouth. Like I said, I am so looking forward to when we're going to be able to play that on PC. Really looking forward to that game. Let's see, I'm pretty sure we've scanned all these. I just want to make sure here. I figure it's pretty quick stop just to make sure. You cannot get in from that side, right? You have to go up from up top. I remember this. More or less. I feel like maybe I've missed something in here. So, just to kind of play it safe, we'll head back to the base in a minute and we'll plant everything, make sure we're good to go. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. I'm going to say we're good. Besides, it's getting dark and I need my flashlight. Not really, but it is getting pretty dark. Actually, that is kind of helpful. Multi-purpose room, yes, Avrani, we do have multi-purpose room. I can stop whining about not having multi-purpose room. We have a couple of those placed in the base now. It's pretty handy. We've actually got a few things going in the base. If you haven't seen it yet, we got to head back there so I can show you what we have going on. Issa, welcome on back to the stream. Nice to see you again from the future. So, Mr. Dino, this marble melon that I have right here, wherever it is not going to be plantable as is. That's a bummer. I pulled out my knife, but I guess I didn't swing with it. Clute! Hitting me with the super chat again. What is going on tonight? Clute, Spooky Island is spooky. No kidding, right? Spooky Island is indeed spooky, especially when you look at this flaming wreck in the background. Thank you for that $2 super chat, sir. I appreciate that. You have changed my lights to blue. I really need to set it up so you can actually see the lights changing. Bray, get some sleep. We'll see you next time, okay? White Fox, yeah, the zombies are coming out at night. We're moving. We're on the way. Sci-fi guy, the lantern trees, yeah. Luckily we got one of those. So we're gonna place the melon down and then smash it with the knife. Okay, we'll put it in the planter, then smash it with the knife. That's good. Bray, by the way, a mech thing, I would love that. Midnight Pearl, I saw you come in and then I missed you. Don't ask how that works out. I'm glad to see you again, Midnight Pearl. How's it going? We're going to need a new power source here before too long. Down to 40% on this guy. How you doing, cat? You okay? You have some fur in your eye there, kitty. It's crazy how this cat will just sit here for hours. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, but I don't get it, you know? You probably don't know. Maybe you do, I don't know. Big yawn. It's a little early to eat, so don't be thinking you're about to get food. It's not quite dinner time, kitty. Got a couple hours to go. This is about the time that she's going to start getting really obnoxious. Yeah, and she's got a lap, which is warm too, sci-fi guy. But some of it is just, this cat is rather attached to me. I mean, some of it is that simple. Let's go upstairs. So, Avrandi, I'll show you the rest of the base in a moment, but we're going to go upstairs. I love that fast ladder climb. It's the best thing ever. Here, let's... Okay, let me make sure I do this right. Switch container. Got it. And you know what? I'll put that one over there too. So, if I slash you with the knife... I did it again, didn't I? My goodness, okay. Marble melon. Slash. Aha! A bunch of seeds. Don't kill the planter, so... Let's put a bunch of marble melon seeds in there, and then, theoretically, we'll get some marble melons. Cool. Good deal. Perfect. We're going to run with that. Brian, it might not be that far from the truth. You never know. It very well could be, sir. Oh, that reminds me, sci-fi guy, saying she's not laying on the keyboard. I have a shirt I keep meaning to wear, but it's been cold, so I'm wearing a sweatshirt instead. Which reminds me, we had a discussion about sweatshirts and t-shirts a while back, and I'll get around to it. There are so many things I will get around to. And I'm going to keep saying that I'll get around to it. So, Avrande, we kind of have this weird thing here where we got this little entrance which goes all the way up there to that pad, which you just saw. That's where the melons are. And then if we go down here, this is the original entrance with the lone solar panel, which kind of makes me giggle a little bit. If we go back inside, this is kind of what we had going on before. We had 2 lockers. This one is still full of seeds and sulfur, I guess. This one is empty. And we go into the first multi-purpose room, which has a window, 2 windows, and a bioreactor that is full of peepers and 1 Gary fish. So that one is chugging away. And we got some stuff growing over here. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and pick some lantern fruit and chomp on that right now. It's not as much hydration as I would have liked out of it, but I'm not going to argue with it because it's free food and water. So we got 1 planter inside, which was just kind of for giggles. And then we got another room over here, which I was kind of talking about maybe making it into like a bedroom type thing. We got a little bench, so can just, you know, kind of chill and look at the inside of the base, which isn't the most exciting thing in the world. But hey, it has a window. And then over here, this is kind of the working room. We got a couple of lockers which have random things in them at this point. Little titanium. Actually, you know what? Here, we gotta drop some of this stuff off. So this is actually a good thing to do right now. I want to say this one has like gold and stuff in it. Yeah, gold and copper. And do you have lithium in you by chance? Silver, a bunch of lithium. All right, well, let's put all the lithium and the silver in there. This was supposed to be titanium and other junk, so let me take the gold out. And copper and quartz. All that stuff is supposed to be over here. Don't go jumping boxes. We got a fabricator. We've got a battery charger. We've got a coffee machine. The coffee machine is just for Jay. And we have a radio, and that's pretty much the grand base right now. Avrande, yeah, that's what Mr. Dino was saying earlier, that you could just grow some food and throw it in the bioreactor. That's pretty awesome. Clute, you wish you could donate more? Don't even worry about it. I appreciate just having you in here, okay? Never mind any donations you might be throwing out. Just glad to see you in here. Have a good evening, and catch you on the next one, okay? And like I said, next time you're able to hang around for a bit and you're not, you know, busy because, well, you're a busy dude, shoot me a message, all right? Yeah, Sci-Fi Guy, I was kind of thinking one thing I would like to do, now that we have all the lantern fruit growing, I kind of would like to put another lantern fruit plot down somewhere. Or maybe here, maybe we'll just do this. We'll just grab these 4 right here. We're just going to do 4 for now. Because, I don't know, 4 just sounds like a good number. And let's go up to the big growing boxes up here, just for giggles. And let's see, we've got melons over here, so why don't we just, for a lark, we'll do this and we'll go like that. That'll fill up that box entirely. So this box is going to be full of trees and other stuff. Ah, gotcha, Clute. All right, well, just the same, as I said. All of that, I stand by what I just said there. I mean, could put, you know, like another couple growing platforms in here. You could probably sneak 2 in here, maybe. Maybe you could sneak 2 in like that. I don't know. It's convenient to have them inside, though, just so there's less running around. But I don't know. It's cool. I don't mind going upstairs. You click a button and you climb a ladder. That's pretty insane as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, that's okay. We'll go ahead and get a quick cup of Java here. There you go. Thank you for that. I still think having a water desalinator or something would be handy, because, I mean, the fruit and stuff is providing water, but maybe I just need to let the melons grow, and that'll put me straight that we're fine on water without being able to make our own bottled water, but I don't know. Jay, I'm not sure about that. She kind of gets annoyed when she gets pet sometimes. And it depends. She's approaching dinner time, so she will only tolerate so much. And then she'll just be like, feed me. It's kind of how she goes. Here, let's go make a little more water right quick. Mr. Dino and Jay. That is kind of worrisome. I mean, I don't know what to expect with that, but that is kind of worrisome. Yeah, let's make some more water. Clute, it's funny, the other night Tuesday night before I was streaming, I was trying to install an SSD, another SSD into my system. I got a cheap one. It's like, what the heck, let's throw it in there. And then I realized I need a lot more time to do all of this because I need to bust out my manual for my motherboard to see which SATA port I can use. And then I'm going to need to go find my power supply box because I need to get a cable for it because it's a modular system and I've used all of the power currently in there. I was like, oh my gosh. What I thought was going to be a couple minute operation, plug in, done. Nope. Nope. Because I got to make sure I don't use the wrong SATA port or else it'll make it so the M.2 drive isn't going to work, yada, yada, yada. It's just like, oh my goodness. I just don't have time for this. So I didn't do it. Sorry. Blowing out a computer reminded me of that. Never mind when Kane was talking earlier about building one, I didn't think of that. So don't ask me how those two are connected, because I don't know. Let me go back into the life pod right quick, because I want to go get another life thingy kit. Oh, man. This is a weird night. I'm just saying. Wrath. I meant to look that up earlier, too. Yeah, you've got a face going on, don't you? That's, let me see if I can pull that up. That's a common one I've seen before. Similar, I should say. Here, let's see if I can make this work. Nope, try that again. There you go. Perfect. So here you go. This is the face that Wrath is seeing right here. Kind of see the eyes, the nose, maybe a mustache, mouth, a little bit of a Van Dyke or something going on, mustache and the goat sort of thing. Yeah, there you go. Faces everywhere. Faces everywhere. That's all everyone sees. Sci-fi guy. Mr. Dino's right. Originally, I don't even know what I was going to do. It was awesome. I may or may not do things that are just kind of insane just for the reason that it's kind of insane and that I take amusement out of it. May or may not. I don't know. Remains to be seen. What does it take right now to make a moon pool? I don't remember what the heck this takes. Where is a moon pool? So titanium ingots, lubricant, and lead. So how do you... Let's see. Can we... Oh man, where do we put this thing? I need to leave space for it so that you can get the sea moth in and out. That would be kind of a good idea, right? I'd like to be able to connect it to the base, though. I think that would be a good idea. So maybe something... Hey, don't go away when I'm talking to you. Is that going to be in an okay spot? I think we can drive the sea moth in there just fine. I'm a little... I didn't realize you could do that. I can jump in and get air out of that thing. That's hilarious. I'm a little concerned about being able to connect it, though. Like, I'm not sure it's going to connect well. I mean, I'd like to connect it without having to use ladders. Wrath, yeah, it's basically a sea moth garage. The prawn. I don't know if I know the prawn, sci-fi guy. I don't know that the prawn was around when I last played. Kane, no PCIe lanes or M2 to worry about. Okay, X58. Is that like... Oh, shoot, I don't remember which... Like... I'm trying to remember which processor that is. I don't remember. It might be what my other system was. I'm not sure. No, I appreciate that, sci-fi guy. I do. I'm trying to think, like, that doesn't sound familiar to me. Like, I might not actually know what that is. Which is I don't know if it's a reminder or if it's just kind of like, wow, there's so much going on in this game compared to when I played it. I'm just, like, impressed with how much stuff they've added to it. Like, they've just added so much stuff to this game. It's kind of crazy. All right, I remember it needed titanium and something else. Titanium and lubricant and something else. So the lubricant, if I remember right, we get from these guys. So we'll see if we can put this together right quick. Did we get... Let's get another one. That is so handy having that there, by the way. Sci-fi guy, this game would be amazing as multiplayer. Holy cow, this would be... This game would be ridiculous if it were multiplayer. The first i7... Ah, okay. I was thinking it was either that or it was the one before it. So, yeah, you're talking like the... Back in the i7 920 days. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, Kane, that takes me back to... that basically is my previous machine, except... My previous machine was the Xeon version of that. Is that like... I don't even remember what that was. That was like... That predated Sandy Bridge, basically. So what do we need? We need lead. Okay. Oh, titanium ingots. Duh. I can read. So we need a crap ton more titanium. Yeah, my previous computer is a now at this point... I don't know. How old is that thing? 7-8-year-old Mac Pro. Thing's a beast. But these days it's pretty old. Even though it is a 6-core, it's pretty old, but it's still pretty happening, I will say. All things considered. Uh-oh. Do we not have lead? Did we get the lead out? What happened? We don't make lead, right? I'm not hallucinating. Oh, crap. We don't have any lead. Lead is sandstone? Ah, shoot. We need a bunch of metal and all sorts of stuff to do this. And I'm running out of time. Let's see what we can do in a couple of minutes. Sci-fi guy,
Captain.
I know some people don't like Apple. I will tell you, I got more life out of that machine than I have gotten out of anything else, ever. And if it weren't for their wonky new keyboards, I still swear by their laptops. I'm kind of hoping they'll update their laptops soon and fix the keyboard issues they have, because I like OS X a lot. Better than Windows, generally speaking. But yes, this game, going back to Subnautica, this game would be a kick with others. Like, it would just be... It would be pretty darn wild, I think. It's like I haven't really been successful getting my friends to play 7 Days to Die, so... you know. I don't know that I would be able to get people to play this, but I'm sure others would, and that'd be awesome. Kane, that was running Destiny 2 with no problems. That's pretty impressive. You know, for as big a steaming pile of crap as Destiny 2 is, or maybe more accurately Bungie, that game runs really well and looks really good. But I had to uninstall it. I can't do it anymore. Kind of like Sci-Fi Guy is not a fan of Apple's business practices. I'm not a fan of Bungie's. I can't do that. I'm out. I'm done. I will not be getting Destiny 3 when it comes out in another year and a half or 2 years or whatever it is. Or Destiny 4, since I think they have a 4-game contract. Nope, I'm out. Issa, I don't know if I could play. If I could only play one game, I don't know. That I don't know. I don't think I could pick one. I mean, it's like the question earlier was, hey, there's some lead. Look at that. What's your favorite car? What's your favorite song? Man, I like too much stuff. I just like way too much stuff. I mean, I guess 7 days would be probably the closest I could come to picking a single game.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
But even then, I don't know. I'd still want to play something else at some point. Big yawn, kitty. Big yawn. Kitty, I'm sorry I'm putting you to sleep. You're limestone. You're not... Yeah. I'm looking for sandstone, not limestone. Although that stuff is kind of handy too. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we should have 2 leads, right? 2 lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, so that'll be enough titanium. Let's go put this thing together. Let's finish it off. Sci-Fi Guy, they do charge ridiculous amounts for their accessories, but the thing is, you can buy a cheap one for $7 on Amazon and it'll work just fine. I mean, when I say I like their stuff, I'm not saying I use all of it. I mean, you can't see it, but I mean, that I have a fingerprint scanner back here alone should tell you that I'm not using an iPhone. Although I do have an iPad over here, so go figure. But that's because Google doesn't know what to do with Android and tablets. In fairness, Google doesn't know what to do with a lot of things, though, so that's not really saying much. Sci-Fi Guy, you would play Leisure Suit Larry. Original? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? What are we talking here? Didn't they do a remake at some point of that game, too? Am I remembering that right? Issa, what would your game be? If you could only play one game for 2018, what would you be playing? Since you asked me, it's only fair to ask you in return. Jay, she is hungry. A 2007 remake? Yeah, see, I thought they had redone that one, but I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure I played one of them back in the day, but never... I don't know, never played all the way through. I was waiting for that battery to die in this thing. Let's see if the battery over here is charged. If not... Nope. There's another battery that's in here that's charged. I think this one. Perfect. Okay, so... Here, we'll switch power. We'll do that one. And we'll go ahead and drop this other battery in there. There you go. We'll get that charged up and we'll have a replacement shortly. Jay, pick your favorite cat. No, I can't do that, man. Pick your favorite child. You know? That's what that is. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we need to reinforce some stuff. Do we have any titanium to do that? I think we have catastrophic failures here. Alright, well, then here, let me do that. Base is fine. We're going to have to reinforce stuff.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet.
Alright. Can't do much about that right now without, oh yeah, the repair. That's, that one. My goodness. Let's see here. Can we...
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Are we good? Everything's good. Okay. Just making sure everything's good. I was afraid of that. I thought there was a good chance that we'd need to do some more reinforcement of stuff. That's cool. Let's do that right quick. Let's go get a crap ton more metal. I need to call Mario. Hey Mario, I'm having problems with my sea base. Can you jump on a, I don't know, Yoshi and get over here and fix my sea base thing? This is not a ton of metal. I was looking for a ton of metal. Clute, you made it back to your computer. Does that mean you have successfully completed your operation? Computer is now cleaned out and is good to go. There we go. Do you count as actual salvage? Perfect. I'm kind of with you on water levels being the worst Mario levels. I would say water levels and ice levels. Oh, those are frustrating. Sliding around everywhere. Oh, man. I don't enjoy those very much. Are we out of room here? Nope, we're not. Is there any more salvage around? Excuse me. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. You guys go back to whatever it is you were doing in there. Papa Bear, you're still alive. Sci-fi guy, yeah, it's kind of amazing that, like, if I think about it, it's kind of amazing that I've been able to play 7 days for as long as I have. Papa Bear, you might be sick. I think you are. Yeah, Wrath, I'm kind of with you on the fire levels, too. So, Issa, you would be playing Ark or 7 days? Okay, that's cool. I would say that's a pretty good call right there. I like both of those. I will fully admit that I like 7 days more than Ark. But that's just kind of my thing. I think both are good. What am I looking for here? I don't even know what I'm looking for. We don't have any lead, so we're going to have to do... Oh, man. We're going to have to do bulkheads, I think. So 3 titanium and some silicon. It adds a bunch if you put that in there, I think. Kane, you have more hours in the game than I do. That's crazy. Not that you have more hours, but that you have 1,000 hours. That's a lot. That is a lot of hours in the game. Can we build the bulkhead here? No, we need... That's right. It was all salvage that we picked up, not the actual titanium. My bad. Here, let's go turn it into titanium. Let's titanium the crap out of this. 7 days minus the faces. Yeah, mining will get you the faces. This is a lot of titanium. It's going to go so quickly. I don't even know that I can build it in here. I might not be able to. Yeah, I think I need to build elsewhere. Like, I got to build it where there's not a ladder in the way. So it's got to be inside over here. Either that or we need to go find more lead. I don't really want to build a bulkhead, though. I mean, because it's going to go... No? Maybe I can't. Really? Huh. I thought I was able to do this before. Aha. That should add a bunch of structural integrity. Not as much as I thought. So noticed. So basically the bulkhead just adds another doorway that you have to open and go through. It's kind of a pain in the butt, actually. I don't like them because I don't like having to open extra doors. I'm lazy that way. But I'm kind of surprised we can't build one right here. Okay. Well, I might have to go get more lead. I'm not sure about that now. And if that's the case, then that's going to have to wait. I think we're going to need more lead, because I want to do another foundation at the very least. I'd like to do one more. And I'm sure there are other things we could do that will add structural integrity as well, but... I think we could do some reinforcements, I guess. Here, we got some lithium. We got a little bit of that anyway. Basically, Mr. Dino. Only near an exit. Okay, well, that makes sense, Sci-Fi Guy, because it is really more for preventing floods. So here, let's just reinforce a couple of spots, and I think we'll be okay. I can't imagine playing a game for 3,000 hours, Kane. Although, if I think about it, I put a lot of hours into Oblivion before I ever had it on Steam, so it didn't keep track of it. Yeah, I put a lot of hours into Oblivion. No question there. Here, we'll just go ahead and pop one on this guy. Because it doesn't really matter where you put these, I don't think. The game's just saying, hey, do you have enough structural integrity or not? Actually, Clute, now that you say that, duh. I probably had thousands of hours into Dark Age of Camelot and City of Heroes, so yeah. There we go. Now it's 15.3. Can we connect? I don't think we can connect this here is the problem. See, this is what I thought would be the case. So we're going to have to... like, do something like this? And that doesn't even work. Well, crap. This might have to move. Issa, I'll catch you on the next one, but thanks for coming in. was good to see you again. Enjoy Friday over there in the future. Clute, I still miss City of Heroes way too much. Jay, I guess it's good that they're driving like that, because over here in California, when there's snow on the road, that means drive faster. That's pretty much how that's interpreted in California. Oh, there's snow on the road? Let me drive faster. No, that's not how snow works. People, that's not how snow works. That's not how it works at all. And yet that seems to be how everyone seems to think it works. I'm fine. Quit complaining. I might want to move that thing. I played EverQuest back in the day. I was there on launch day, believe it or not. I probably still have the box somewhere for the game and the disc and all that jazz. Charlie, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to figure out where in the heck to put this thing. This is not a good location, apparently. I'm going to say let's deconstruct this thing. It's in the wrong spot. I don't remember what was that. It was this one. Moonpool. Okay. I was trying to remember where it was. This might need to go up a little bit. I know, we need to drink water. We'll get around to it eventually. Promise. Problem is, I want to be able to connect it to the base. Can I still don't think that's going to work out right. Because that's too high now. That's off. I built the base in a bad spot, apparently. I totally forgot about the moon pool when I popped everything down. Yeah, Mr. Dino, it's not working. Okay, so how about...
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. There. I have intaked fluid. Are you happy now? What if we do something like this, okay? We can't put that there because that has stuff on the walls, so that's no good. What if we... I'm going to say, what if we do this? What if we deconstruct the window? Why can I not build that there? It's like this whole base is in a bad spot or something. I don't know why I can't build that right there. Is it because of that rock right there? That's the only thing I could think of. Sci-fi guy, yeah, that might have to be the thing to do, is just like pop another multi-purpose room down like that. But then... Okay, I need to get in there and look at this. What does this look like? Because I don't remember. Can you put a ladder up in there? And then, okay, so maybe we can just run this all the way back. Oh, this is going to be so dumb. Oh my gosh. This is not at all what I had in mind. I kind of want to just blow the whole base up and start over again. Mr. Dino. Jay, you have a quadrillion hours in WoW? Dang. To that I say dang. That's a lot of hours. What if we deconstruct the hatch? And we put another tube in here. And we do it like this. Okay, so what if we do this? And then we need a hatch. Where's a hatchy hatch?
Seek fluid intake.
I did! I did seek fluid intake. Fine.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'll intake a ton of fluids then. Okay, here. Out we go now. I'm determined to get this to work before I have to wrap things up, okay? Now I'm being stubborn about it because the game is being stubborn about it. Moon pool. Why won't you fit where that already exists? Okay. So. Crap. This is so not working well. At all. I mean, that's where it should line up. And it won't. Okay, so let's try this. And then we'll connect. Huh, you don't reach. Now you do. Perfect. My goodness. Okay, where's the sea moth? Where are you at, buddy? Holy cow. Clute, it may not be. We're about to find out. It might not. It might be okay for the sea moth, but it may not work out for other things. I guess we'll see. Oof. That was painful right there. That was really painful. Mr. Dino, yes, the original plan certainly was on the ridiculous side, so I think that has come to pass. Really? Really? Huh. Okay. That's cool. Alright, well that one works at least. That's snazzy. We need some upgrade stuff in here. I don't think we can build all this stuff. Clute, can you rename these things? I forget. Like, do you need the upgrade part thingy-majigger to rename them? Oh, you're charging energy. Oh, I love it. I forgot about that. Yeah, see, like, that okay, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you get the computer upgradey-majigger type thing, that you could do that. So, do we... I don't think we have that module, though. We still don't have the modification station, I don't think. How you doing, kitty? Well, here. At the very least, I want to put a window back in place, so let me run instead of walk, because that'll be faster. You can go away. I want to get rid of that other level. And we're going to put the window back, because I like being able to see the fishes. That's not too bad. I can live with that. And then we're going to get rid of this second multi-purpose room. For now. We might add it later and do, you know, like a second, more proper second floor or something. I'm not sure. But I'm going to say that's good enough for now. Things fit, sort of, more or less. I'm going to say that's fine. But I do want to eat a watermelon right quick. I want to see how much water they give. I didn't really pay attention to that. Facey McFaceface, Subby McSubsub. Wilson. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous here, right? So you have to make sure that you leave at least one of them for seeds, is what I'm seeing with this. Okay, that's cool. I can probably remember that. Maybe. All of those fruits in the corner, cannot even get to them. This was a terrible idea. There we go. Sort of. Oh, inventory's full because these are huge. Got it. Picking fruits, picking fruits. All right. There you go. We're good. We have food, we have water, so shut up, game. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, eat 3, slice 1. Exactly. I'm going to need to leave it right here in the Sea Moth Hotel, otherwise known as the Moon Pool, and get out of here because it is well past my time. It's like bedtime or something for me, and probably time to feed the cat, based upon what everyone's saying. Wrath named the base the projects. I still need to put that over in that sign up in Ark now that we have some walls and stuff over there and it feels a little more like a proper base. We got to do that. So I'm going to get out of here, folks. I'm going to go. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Papa Bear, thank you for all the super chats earlier. Clute, thank you for your super chats earlier as well. Brian, thank you for sponsoring. Much appreciated. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to get this stuff set up so I can run a credit roll. I wonder if I can do that right now. I wonder if that'll work. I've never tried this. Is anyone feeling adventurous? I kind of want to see what's going to happen. It's like trying crap out live and seeing what breaks. Like without having tried it before. Like it might work, it might blow everything up. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Where are you? Okay, I kind of want to try this and see what happens. Okay, I need to change this to this. I don't even know what it's going to do. That's the best part. Like, literally, I have no clue what this is going to do. I don't see it doing anything. That's kind of a bummer. I thought it was actually going to do something. Is it? Is it going to do it now? Are you doing it? Oh, look at that. It's totally broken because I haven't set this up, but there you go. That's kind of cool in a Star Wars-y kind of weird sort of way. So again, Clute, Papa Bear, Brian, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm going to get out of here, folks. So I'll have to figure out how to set that up in a slightly more proper way because that is kind of cool. I kind of like that. That's kind of fun. It's nice to have a kind of cool, slightly more official way to appreciate everyone. Sci-fi guy, you're right. It does need some music, so I'll work on that. I'll see what I can come up with to figure out how to get that to work, because that's pretty cool. I dig that. But thank you very much, folks. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you on Monday. Probably at the usual time, but I don't know. You never know. So anyway, have a good evening, have a good day, have a good morning, etc., etc. I'm going to go feed my cat in a while and get out of here. So, Revenge of the Nerds theme song. I don't know that. Mr. Dino moderators should totally be on the credits. I don't have a way to do that. Apparently, Streamlabs doesn't think moderators should be credited, so I'll have to look into that one for you. All right, folks. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. See you later.